Well, I made it. The first two spots that I had picked out were already taken, which is okay because I had plan C, and this is plan C, which was actually my first spot, but because of the wind, the way the wind is supposed to switch to this direction right here and blowing right at us. But it's only supposed to be windy today, 15 miles an hour. That's not terrible. And then it's supposed to drop down to like 9 and 8 after 7 o'clock. So anyways, check this spot out. Here's the forest part. Now this is my first time to do dispersed camping. This is the road I came in on right here. A little tricky, not too bad. The roads were great, actually. And this is our view. I'm going to set my tent up right here next to the car. Let me show you that. There's the car. I'll probably move it, but here's where the tent's going. It's the flattest spot I could find. I'd love to be, it looks a little rough in there. Be cool to be down there, but that's slanted down. Wouldn't be very fun sleeping in the tent. I've already camped one time with the tent on an angle and it sucks. Anyways, I'll show you the camp once we get it all set up, which is going to take about 4 days. It takes a while. Anyways, see you in a bit. All right, got it all set up. Brian just arrived. He's trying to figure out what he wants to do. And my new toy for this trip was the new Julka hot tap. We have a little propane. What do we call this? On-demand hot water. The water source is that tank because we're out here in dispersed camping, so we have no water source. We got a, I want to say bilge pump, water pump, and of course power source back there. But man, you turn this thing on and you get hot water in minutes. And I don't mean warm water, I mean hot water. Very nice. Brian's trying to decide where he's going. He's getting his levelers out. Homemade levelers. Oh, you want to come back? You should just go down there to the water line.
Don't put the tires in the water.
There you go. Got that done. Nicely done. You feel like you're level?
That's pretty good.
It's got that calibrated eyeball. He's in construction. Everything has to be level in construction. Okay, we got Brian getting the even fire going. I don't know what he's doing with that. I think he thinks that's a gun.
I can help start the fire.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there goes my decoration.
We're having turtle soup tonight. Look at that. Brian wrestled that thing, and how deep did you have to dive to get him?
Only 2 feet.
2 feet. Wow.
It's our little.
All right, Brian's.
Decoration.
He is getting ready to start cooking here. We went and did a little exploring in the new truck, and right off the bat we hit some mud and it got stuck, but I popped that baby in 4-wheel drive and out she came. So this is our setup as far as cooking. I think we're having pork chops tonight. Isn't that right, Brian? Pork chops?
Tonight, ravioli, tomorrow, pork chops.
Oh, tonight, ravioli. It's a little bit of Italiano tonight. Okay, guys. See you at dinner time? Yeah, see you at dinner. Maybe. Who knows? I suck at this. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
That sun right behind your head.
Indeed.
Brian's already got the fire going.
Gotta warm your buns.
That's right. It's 41 out here, 70 in there. Slept pretty good. I woke up several times, but it was like the Formula One race cars this morning with all these bass boats. Those high pitch, high RPM motors pushing these boats around the lake. It did. I should have recorded some of it. Well, I think I did have some. Let's see if I have a sample here. But they're just on the other side of this peninsula that you see over there fishing. They were here yesterday, but there's about 6 of them on the other side there, and they were on full bore this morning. Anyways, beautiful morning. You can see Brian's over here getting ready to fire up some breakfast, I guess. Is that what the plan is?
Yes, sir.
He's getting ready to fire up some breakfast.
Ready to go.
So I'm gonna have to shut the heater off in the tent and bring the gas over here so we have hot water for cleaning. We put off cleaning dishes last night till this morning. So we'll see you who knows when.
See you on the trail.
On the trail, he says. All right, we're supposed to have overcast skies. It looks like it's trying. It looks pretty over there. And I'm not sure. We're not expecting any rain. But Brian and I decided, since we invested in these tarps, that we'd put them up. So Brian is now under cover in case the sun comes out later. We'll be in the shade. Not that it's hot out.
What a
But
setup.
we got it set up. We got it going on here.
Going on indeed.
I mean, we got our water heater. We got our big sink with our soap or dish holder. Brian's cooking up some eggs and potatoes for breakfast tacos.
Gonna be good in a minute.
Okay. We'll show you breakfast momentarily.
Secret ingredient. Pepper. Chinese secret.
Good stuff.
Better.
All right now we got the BB gun out.
BB action, BB tournament.
That's right, and we are betting. We got target practice. See the cans? And our bet now is what? First was to hit the red label. Whoever can hit the most red labels wins $10,000. $1, sorry. Did I say 10,000? Okay, and right now we're even. So here we go again, round 2. Let's get close up for this.
Well, that one was
What do we got?
close on both sides. This one,
Nothing.
Must have nicked the can.
Nothing. Damn. All right,
We look
I'm gonna edit
open.
that out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he got it! I owe him $10,000. Whoa! All right, we just determined I owe him $10,000. Never gonna get it.
He's devastated that round. So
Devastated?
let's rebound.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what I can do this time. How about that? That's quick shooting right there,
Yeah,
buddy.
it is.
All right. This time we're playing smaller target, closest to center. All right, let me give you guys ringside view. All right, so Brian is putting a circle where dead center is. Show him that one, Brian. Look how close that is. He was real close to dead center. That's gonna be hard to beat.
Davy Crockett, here you are. Oh, that's the hit. Ooh, that looked clean. Ooh. Okay, you hit the edge of the can.
All right.
That almost counts. We're equal there. For sure.
Oh!
No, that's the one I hit. I hit two.
No, I thought there was one right. Ooh, that just barely skimmed it.
And that, I don't. Oh, that got. We called that one even before, so got the bottom of that one. And this got two over here on the edge.
Wow. Oh, great. 3 and 3 seconds. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Oh, you did it.
Did it show anybody present me with a $20,000 check?
Yeah, we don't have any trophies to hand out.
There's the trophy.
There's the trophy. I want a full can of beer. Oh, it's not even full. I thought you got a beer. All right, guys, we are off to, well, not off. We're getting ready to start dinner. Well, he's getting ready to start dinner. He's the chef on this trip, so it's pork chops tonight, supposedly. We'll see. Looks like I know you're not gonna probably be able to see us. It's way too far away, but the fire that was over there earlier, they're finally getting it out. These are controlled burns, in case I didn't mention that, not crazy fires, not wildfires. See you at dinner. Good morning. Well, I slept in a little bit. I'm just sitting here inside the tent, and not near as much boating activity this morning as yesterday. Let me give you a gander of what it looks like out here. Quite nice. There's Brian up stirring around, of course. Brian, how'd you sleep, buddy?
Oh man, just as good as the night before.
As you can see, we can see our breath out here. It got to a comfy 70 degrees inside my tent last night, but got down to 44 according to my thermometer. But still, I mean, no wind, no nothing. Like I said, all right, before I was rudely interrupted by a low battery. Forgot what I was saying, but boat activity very low. I still see smoke over there, unless that's a little morning fog, but who knows. Anyways, of course, as camping goes, always one of the major events is cooking. And we've got breakfast coming up. See you at breakfast.
Is it alright if I disconnect the gas from here?
Yeah. All right, just sitting here relaxing before I have to go home. Brian already left, as you can see here. There he is on his way out. He doesn't even know I shot this, but he will now. Anyway, this is our first time, my first time, I think maybe his too, I'm not sure, to go dispersed camping. We've been doing, I just kind of got into this camping thing about 6 months ago. We've been going to state parks, which have been okay, but nothing against state parks. But having the convenience of at least water is very nice, especially going dispersed camping, having to ration everything. But still, I mean, look at this, with no neighbors, no noise, no cars, no nothing, no Ranger Rick coming by checking on you, none of that stuff. I mean, this is fantastic. This place is beautiful. I mean, just look at it. This is just some beautiful, beautiful stuff. And it's not even green yet. But I mean, we're out here on this little peninsula with water almost all the way around us. We're definitely coming back here. This has been one of my favorite, well, is by far my favorite spot. And I always thought I'd like dispersed camping better, forgetting the water. I mean, I have so much stuff, which, you know, this is all about whenever you start something new, about finding what you like and what you don't like. And of course, a ground tent is a great, easy way to get into, or inexpensive, I shouldn't say easy, but an inexpensive way to get into camping. And I went and got a 6-person tent, no, 4-person tent, but it's huge. It's the Hailing 4 by Dometic, and it's a great tent. It's a super nice tent. I love the tent, but it takes me, if I'm by myself, I maybe can do it in 30 minutes, but probably more like 45 minutes. And that's just the tent. Then I got to put my cot in and all. Now, granted, I probably do more than most people. I'm a glamper, confess. But I mean, that's the way I want to do it. I want to be comfortable. I got, you know, it got down to 40 degrees last night. I had a heater. It was 65 inside the tent. That's a beautiful thing. I'm not one for a sleeping bag. I just like a nice, you know, I put a sleeping bag on top of me, but I unzip it and sleep on top. But anyways, I digress. My whole point about bringing all this up is I have been looking at these off-road trailers, and I really, really like the idea. Two main things for me, two big things, especially after this trip, but even before I started. There's something about the comfort of being in a solid, I understand the attraction now of an above ground tent. I just don't like the ladder thing. I don't like that if I want to take the truck and go somewhere, I got to collapse everything, almost close down tent and do all that before I can go anywhere. If you have the trailer, you just unhitch it, lock it up, and go somewhere. Now, some of you may say, "Oh, I'm not leaving my trailer anywhere, someone could take it." Well, some people I follow, which if you're not following, you should. I don't know if how you found me before them, but Dome Life, I follow them, and that's where I've gotten a lot of my ideas and inspiration from, along with AB Camping. Those two guys you need to go check out. Totally two different styles of filming. The Dome Life couple does it full time, so they kind of know their stuff. And AB Camping is military trained, and I mean, he's not all about the military. If you watch it and you didn't hear me say that, you probably never know it. But great guy. He always has his dog with him, which is entertaining. But again, I'm getting off track here. So the protection of having a trailer and sleeping inside and having solid sides and being able to air condition and heat it, maybe not so much air condition, but depends on where you go, but definitely easy to heat. And here's the big one, the other big one is you can bring 20-30 gallons of water with you. And that is, especially watching the couple on Dome Life take showers and stuff, and so I have all of that crap now. And I love it. This was the first time we got to try out the Julka Nomad shower kit, and I had ordered the tent, but it didn't show up in time because I said, oh, I'm gonna try it without the tent. Ugh, big mistake. Just bite the bullet. And I was gonna get the ensuite, and it didn't come in time, and I wish it had, because then I could have put the tent down here at the lake and we could have had unlimited water. So if you can find a campsite, ideally, here's my perfect dream campsite, by the water with a camper. If you've got 21 gallons of fresh water, you can use that for like cleaning dishes. You don't really have to take a shower with that. This lake is super clean. I would have no problem throwing the pickup to that pump in there, and then I could take as long a shower as I wanted to, as long as I had enough propane to run the heater. And I'm talking like winter, spring, fall. I'm not talking about summer when you could just jump in the water and soap up or whatever you're gonna do. So now I'm looking at trailers. We'll have to see how things go. They range. I mean, I know you can get them as cheap as 10 grand, but I say as 10 grand. That's maybe some expensive or cheap depending on who you are. I'm thinking somewhere around between 15 and 25 for me. I found one at 22, the Mammoth trailer, that I really like. It's very simple. I like the way the kitchen swings out on an arm in the back, because when you swing it out, you have all that shelf space. Now, you look at it and they tell you have that shelf space, but the only thing I don't like about it is it's low. That means you're gonna be bending over, and I'm getting old for that, having to bend over the whole time doing that. So I guess you could come up with something, a little fold up that would, do that, but that's something else you got to bring. I'm trying to get away from that, trying to minimize. But I really like the size of the trailer, the simplicity of the trailer. Aircraft aluminum. I like the way the windows are on the side. They're kind of at a 45-degree facing out. I think that's cool. So I don't know, but I'm not done doing my research, but that's one of my favorite, and in my price range. I mean, I did find one that was super badass, but it was 200 grand. So, we can dream. But anyways, I'm about to finish this little brew dog here, and then I'm going to be heading out, and we will catch you guys on the next video. See you then.